Well, they say variety is the spice of life. You'll get plenty of variety this week. Just want to say massive thanks to everyone for subscribing. I've only been doing this since January, so support is massively welcomed and I appreciate it. And keep all your comments coming. In this week's, we've got an issue with a toilet initially, and then from there we go on to another one where there's an issue with the tap, and then we go on to what I would call the main part of the video, which is a heating issue where, well, you'll see. And lastly, a leak with a bath. So all part of a day in the life of a plumber. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks again. Putting the service valve. There's no way of turning this off. Prep all of this. Have a spanner suited. Cut the pipe, loads of cloth. Stop in just in case it goes wrong. Okay. Pipe slice. Once you cut it, that's it. So you're going to put your thumb over it, worst case. Let's go to work. Cut as fast as you can. Thumb over. New fitting. Straight on. Close it. That's it. It's live. It should be tight enough. So now we can do a repair on this. Drain this out. Put in a new float. Does the flush mechanism work okay on this? Fine, yeah? Okay. Nothing like a mouthful of scale. Water. Get this out. Oops. So that's pretty tight to get that out. New hose on it. This one it's a little bit long, so I'll do a loop. See if I can do a loop in it, or push it one way and then the other. Turn it on. Check if we've got any leaks straight away. Close the valve. Check for leaks by closing the valve. Check underneath the leaks. Our work here is done, mate.
Could you fix that? Could you fix that tap for me, please? It opens, but
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
yeah.
Okay, right.
You see?
Yeah, I'll have to turn the water off outside or underneath. I need to try and get the. Let me see.
It's not going.
That's not very helpful, is it? That's better, but it's not good enough. There you go. That's totally loose. After last week, anything's possible. Okay, that's our problem. No washer left. Even that. Oh, that's our old one. Even the cup there is. I'll show you what the new one looks like. That's what we're going to use. Hold tight. Idea somewhere. There you go, it's going back in.
so it has to come all the way back. That was the problem. So now we put our washer back on. Sometimes for certain clients you have to go the extra mile. Being able to spend. Just turn that down to the off position. It should be off. Can we check the out? That's our heart. Which is helpful because we've been waiting for that to run through now. Come on, baby. So we've got no hot at the moment. Hopefully. Now we have to try and get the water circulation, so what we do, hand over here. And we're trying to prime the hot. That's us, prime through. So this is the kind of precarious shit that we have to deal with. Perched across this, and yeah, that's likely to slide out.
I was called yesterday as an emergency to go to this job. The lady's got a young baby and she's got no hot water, no heating. But she had it power flushed less than a year ago by a guy off Rated People. So I don't know anything about the company. I don't even know what Rated People is. Probably be doing a power flush. I've quoted her for the job. It looks like stretching just to do the power flush. So alarm bells. Anyway,
Just turn the heating on. Pump's running. Warm. Just know it's been advised that it needs a power flush. Its valves nice and crusty. Every way you look. Bypass down here. Well, so-called bypass. What a mess. Almost open. So chances are it's just running around the bypass. So this is what we're presented with up in the loft. This is the F&E tank. This is the cover. We've got a tank that's right up to the brim, you can see, in fact so much so that if you look there, it's actually going down the overflow there. We've got things growing around the ball cock. We've got a massive mound of rubbish down the bottom there. It's clearly burst out. This is the kind of thing you'll get presented with, and it's warm. Yeah, so clearly in this case you can see all of this rubbish floating around. So what we're going to do to clean this out, we'll suck in all of this rubbish into the system. So what we're going to do is I've rigged up a hose and that goes into the toilet. Throw that in there. We'll leave the water on. We've got a manual stopcock up here, so we should be able to turn that off. So we've got a hose, comes down and then goes into the toilet. So this is the rubbish that's up in the tank. It's all sucking out all this rubbish. So we drained all of the rubbish out, cleaned it all out, turned our stopcock off. Now we don't need this connection anymore, and now we can work downstairs, drain the rest of the system. Float valve, because I'm guessing that's what... Oh, hold on. Clearly, that's got an issue. Salt and vinegar on that, sir. Which means I've got to go back down to the van. God, I hate this job some days. Into fibre washer. Fibre washer goes on there. Keep an eye on the fibre washer. Tighten up. Tighten that up. It's pretty secure. Guess who's back with his new ball? So British Gas came out to this. I said, yeah, you got a flue on that boiler. I'll have to send another guy. Yeah, most boilers have got flues. Pull the valve and you can check it. You don't have to fill it up if it's leaking. So I'm just going to open the drain. Have a look outside. Ain't too bad. So that's all of upstairs radiators on. It's not that dirty, is it?
So we've got it draining downstairs. So my idea is we'll take the pump out, we'll have a look inside of here, maybe replace that, and we'll change that.
So let's take the pump out. Okay, looks like that. Yeah, that's what this system looks like. It's pretty rough, isn't it? Anyway, we can get this off. So just how bad is it? Pretty rough. Here's our magnetic pen. See what happens. That's the beauty of it. Now let's have a look at the pump. Yeah. I've just cracked this open. And you can see it's just a world of hurt. Yeah. Check these. Look at this one. Murder, she wrote. Look at it. Go on then. This was power flushed 6 months ago. Rated people, hey? New against the old. And I think what's happened is that they were never changed when the new boiler was fitted, and neither was the pump. It's just latched on and off you go. Ironically, the boiler doesn't show any symptoms of banging or anything, which is quite peculiar. I'm going to take this bottle fix valve out, which has been used for a bypass badly. It's going to be quite tricky because I'm going to have to work away at doing that. We'll work it out, won't we? We always do. As plumbers, that's what we have to find. Solutions to all of these problems. Anyway, see if it's gunged. There you can see just how much rubbish is in it. This is what we're going to replace it with. So we've got to fit this in, and clearly we can't get it in, and there's no space up, no space down, so we bash a coupling on there, and we know that needs to be that much high, so that's about where we need it to be. So now we just offer it up, take our and that's it. That's the finished product. Soldered in, no stress. So I've had to change the 2 pump valves, which is fine. Bottom one, because of the tight bend down here. Yeah, because of the tight bend, I thought it was best to leave that one where it was. The top one, I had to put in a little piece, so I've swaged that in. So I'm just going to solder it up. Obviously you check the arrow on the side here. Turn both of the radiator valves off, both ends, yeah, towels. Don't stress. Take that out. Get yourself one of these 1/2 inch flexi for the funnel. Screw that in. Take your inhibitor, pour it in there. Simple as that. Simple. Easy. Take your blade, put it back in. Tighten it up. We know that that's closed. Now you just go to the radiator valves. Open them up. That's filling up nicely. Oh, well, that was cool. Dubai. Yeah, it's good advertising for Dubai, I guess. Just checking all of these things that I've done, because you never know. Yeah, I'm looking for dampness. Open this vent. This is a drop system, so this could be quite troublesome to bleed through. Okay, go back to the end that you bled. Let you open up. That's the easy way to introduce inhibitor into a system. The power supply with a fly lead. The fly lead goes over there and into the pump. You simply take the fly lead, put it into there. As soon as you press the button, the pump runs, starts circulating water, and you get a light on the top. Good, eh? So you can do this before you even turn the boiler on. Simple. I'm just going to take the Wago ends off these that I've isolated the supply to that pump, and then I'm going to fit that back. So the idea was that I was going to refit this cable, but clearly the clown that, oh no, it's not long enough. And look, mate, look at that. Another day, another job. So I've just turned the boiler on, nice and toasty on the flow there, so that's going to hot water. Old style programmer, so we've got hot water on constant. Central heating's cold, which is good. So we're just waiting for the return to come back, and when I flick it over to hot water, central heating, that should come on hot. It's quite quiet and it's on 2-speed. So quite pleased with that so far. Got some Wagos on there just for a temporary, and I'm going to put them in a box, and that's it. Got our valve there, so I could have put an auto air vent, but these are, ironically, these are far easier to manage. So here's all of the stuff that we took out, full of water. That's why the system was overflowing outside and dripping outside, but they decided for the last 6 months to do nothing about it. The pump was knackered, it's completely shot. It was still rotating, but leaking severely out of here. When you open the bleed screw, float valve. There's no point, if you're going to do all of this extra work and when it looks like it's in this condition, putting it back in. There's another bypass for you, special bypass. What can I say? Old. This is the new. I'm surprised because normally the centre of this would be blocked, but in this case you can actually see through it. So my hunch is that this had been replaced once before the head, possibly. It's very, very similar colour. So these nuts that were on here, so these valves here, you're talking about a long time that this has been going on. This isn't just something that happened just recently. I mean, she said that she had no hot water or heating. I'm guessing the heating failed at some point. Oh, we'll live without a bit of heating here and there. And then the hot water fails. Well, the hot water's the last to fail because all it's got to do is circulate around the coil. So I replaced all of these different components that were on the fan. Heating works now, hot water works. The controls, as you'll see, were incredibly old and dated. She didn't want all of the power flush and everything done, so what I've done reluctantly is I've put in the pump. If it fails, then yeah, we'll go back and power flush it, but in my experience these things will stay working for quite some time, a couple of years maybe. The rest of the water in the system didn't actually seem too bad, so my thought was that whoever power flushed it had taken off a radiator and done it from there, left the pump on because it couldn't get the pump off because it was bloody hard work, so they flushed it from there. And she said actually that yeah, they took a radiator off in the bathroom. Listen to this, he went down the road to Wickes to buy the chemical to do the job. Rang alarm bells for me thinking, and all of the crap's
you know, got stuck in the pump, to which he's never taken it out to clean it. Crazy. A warning, I guess. You guys that think that you can do it off the tails of a radiator, you can't. It'll all get blocked up, and that's the symptom to it. The whole thing shuts down in the end. I was beginning to wonder if it was going to beat me. Took a long time to prime it back up and get it going. What really needs to be done is the full work. So you change components and you do the power flow. You've essentially serviced the whole of the heating system. Downstairs neighbour has got a leak.
How do you like your tea?
White with 1 sugar, if you don't mind. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh.
I think I don't have sugar.
Wow. Okay, honey's fine. Honey. Wow, that is soaking wet. Okay. So we've got a pool of water there. Let's just run the bath. Tiny bit of water there. Undo this. That's what you're presented with. Nice. See how tight it is. So I've got the protector from installation, which is nice. Seems to be fun. It's always my favourite bit when you got all this crap. Okay, let's stay there. So that's a silicon dart. And the leak is done. Thanks for watching.